You need to do this before it's too late. What I'm going to share with you today is essentially the treatment or the action plan that you need to do right now before it's too late because we've done all the wrong things in hustle culture as women. So, right now, it is currently the end of August, and we are seeing the season is changing. Well, what does that mean for you? We either got two things. We've got the pumpkin spice season is upon us. We've got the glam of the beautiful pictures on Instagram. The leaves are changing. The colors are vibrant and beautiful. And our cozy, cuddly season is coming in hot. But we also have our aches and pains that are suffering in silence. People are slowing down, the knees are hurting, the joints are hurting, but why? And more importantly, how do I fix this? If this is an issue for you because you are a high functioning woman, you are somebody who's ambitious, or you do all of the things all of the time, not only is the season telling you to slow down, but so is your body. And we want to make sure that we're still able to operate in a way that we can show up with leadership and good quality decisions in a way that doesn't come at the cost of our body and our vitality. So if you are someone who usually likes to get a quick fix or figure out what's going on so you can keep going towards your goals, which I'm sure most of you are. If you go to the doctors, you might waste so many hours because all they're going to do is test your basics, see what's going on, and maybe tell you there's nothing that they can do for you or give you essentially the band aid fix. Western medicine will treat the symptoms, but they won't fix the issue. Now, what's actually happening is this. If you think of the seasons, you will understand that a lot of life, by looking at the trees, is losing their moisture. Moisture is going because the season is changing. That is for all of us, regardless of our own temperament. What that looks like on the inside is that our lovely liver and kidneys are asking us for help. If we think of the liver as our kitchen and the kidney as the disposal in the kitchen, they both work hand in hand, but they both need to ideally function without clogs. So even if you're taking supplements or amazing things, if you can fill up your body with the best biohacking in the world, if it's clogged, you're just going to have an overflow of gold. Nothing's going to actually be reaching where it needs to go. And so again, your liver is the kitchen and your kidneys are the disposal. So whatever's coming out, the waste products are going through these things. And if the liver and kidneys are asking for help, that's going to create a clog in the body, and your actual vitality is not going to be getting the nutrients. So what we have with the fall season is it's called a transition season, which is upon us. We're in the end of summertime. We've got about a month left. And in transition season is when most diseases start to come out. We have two transition seasons. We have spring and autumn, and here we are in the autumn time. So what does that mean? Well, detox is needed. Now, I'm not going to share with you any detox in terms of intense liver cleanses where they make you eat clay and you purge, or do any intense liquid diets or anything like that in this video. Those do serve a time and place, but we're not asking for that now. I want to introduce you to the concept of temperaments so that when we go through temperaments, you'll understand a little bit more. So, what we have are four seasons in life. We have spring, we have summer, we have autumn, and then we have winter. Those are the four seasons, and each of these seasons have a correlating element, humor, and temperament. So I'm going to show you that right now in this quadrant so we can recognize and see quadrants. Summertime. So we have summer, fall, winter, and spring. You can imagine this is a quadrant. And what we're going to do is show you that I'm still working on creating these lovely diagrams here because I think this is a fun way for training, but you can tell me if you want something different. I mean, this is where we're going to go like that anyways. But you get the point. Summer, winter, fall season, they all come in a quadrant. So it's not going to be directly related other than going around town like this. It's the funkiest arrows we got, but we're working on it. Now, each one of these seasons have different elements. So if we think of summer, naturally we can think of fire. If we think of fire, we can think of what is called yellow bile. We think of a temperament. The temperament is called caloric. Now, these words might be a little bit different for you, but I promise they've been around. Not something I've made up, rather, they've been around for ancient times. So, fall, if you think of fall, we can think of earth. Earth, we can think of now black bile, and now we call this temperament melancholic. Different than melancholy, but they go similar. Winter time, we have water, and then we have phlegm, and we have phlegmatic. And finally, we have spring. For those of you who understand these things already, this will be a little refresher for you. So for spring, we have air, and we have blood, and then we have what's called sanguine. All of these temperaments have different qualities and personas, but this is for a longer course that I will do in depth in terms of temperaments and what they do. However, while we're coming into, we think about the summer and the qualities of each element and the seasons, we know that fall, things start to die. Things start to die, but it's not death necessarily, because in fall, when the leaves start falling, it's because it's conservation of energy. And of course, spring, new life comes. So when we have conservation of energy, our bodies are also looking to do the same, which means that if we're clogged up, when the winter time comes, it shows up in a lot of hardship and people don't want to go out or do a lot of things. Now, giving you the solution of what this is, again, it's not medical advice, and I want you to seek professional help. This is the quick fix for any type of detoxes to increase a gentle liver cleanse that will help you with the trifecta of chicory root, burdock root, and dandelion root. Ideally, you always get with these things organic, no pesticides. And you can make it yourself if you buy the raw ingredients, and there are some places that have it. But this is going to be something that you want to replace your morning coffee or things that are considered drying. We want to have a gentle cleanse, and we want to increase our own water. Well, we do this by making subtle changes, and I want to hear in the school group, in the comments, what are the things that you're going through already so that I can ask and answer any more specific questions, because I'm not going to go over, again, any medical advice, and I'm not your practitioner, but rather I'm someone who's going to inform you with different education that is going to reconnect you into ancient wisdom, so you as a high performing lady can get back to your high performing things. I hope you enjoyed this video, and in the next one, we are going to be talking about what you can be doing for quick cash in your business. And that's for people who already have what's called a warm audience. So our school group is something that's brand new. We want to keep it free as long as we're not going into a place of letting the group sit back and relax. We want everybody to be engaged and to bring in a great amount of ladies. So if you have a friend who is going to benefit from these trainings, and introduce her to the school group. It's going to be free for a little while longer, and then we're going to be switching it to paid very soon. So I hope this was very helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next training.